Allah to you. Today, the new word is وَتَبَارَكَ اسْمُكَ. Repeat. وَتَبَارَكَ اسْمُكَ. The translation of وَتَبَارَكَ اسْمُكَ is blessed is your name. What is it? Blessed is your name, O Allah. Blessed is your name. Allah is Mubarak and Allah is Al-Mubarak. Allah is the one who puts barakah in everything, and His name is also blessed. So when we say وَتَبَارَكَ اسْمُكَ, we proclaim that, O Allah, your name, your majesty, you are Rahman and you are also blessed. So tomorrow, inshallah, from now on, whenever we recite Subhanak Allahumma, we ponder over these words, Insha'Allah Rahman. Okay? So that's first thing. وَتَبَارَكَ اسْمُكَ, your name is blessed. Now, second thing is the sunnah. So far we have understood that the sunnah of salah is, first of all, you stand upright, straight. Number two, everyone, make sure your feet and toes are facing towards the Qibla. Third, make sure in between your feet, how much gap should be? 4 fingers or 1 hand. That's much. Or if someone, perhaps they have a huge body, now according to their stature, according to their structure of the body, they can stand. Understand? Now, after that, yesterday we understood, make sure that you don't say the first takbir, Allahu Akbar, do not utter the word before the Imam. Because if you do so, your namaz is not going to count. Your salah doesn't count if you say Allahu Akbar before the Imam. Now today's sunnah, now listen to this, everyone pay attention, look at me. Now today's sunnah is, when you say Allahu Akbar and the Imam says Allahu Akbar, you make sure raise your hands while saying Allahu Akbar. Not before, not after, but while you are saying Allahu Akbar, you raise your hands. And this raising hands in Arabic, it is called Raf'ul Yadayn. You do Raf'ul Yadayn only once in the beginning of namaz, beginning of salah. That is called Raf'ul Yadayn. And for men, for boys, make sure when you raise your hands up to your earlobes. For men. Then make sure, this is very important, when you raise your hands, make sure your palms are facing towards the Qibla. A lot of people, they do this, Allahu Akbar. Some people do this, Allahu Akbar. Palms are facing towards the sky, as if the sky is the Qibla, or your face is the Qibla. No, make sure your palms are facing towards the Qibla. And make sure when you raise them, not from the right and the left and the east and the west, from your front, here, like this. And make sure when you raise your hand, you do not bend your head down. Don't do this. But rather, you stand upright and you say, Allahu Akbar. Okay, you don't have to touch your earlobe. Just in line. Allahu Akbar. And for women and for girls, make sure when they raise their hands, only up to their shoulders. That's the sunnah. Number 2. Number 3, major sin. We've understood major sin, number 1. Huh? Belittling someone. Number 2, mocking someone. Third, taunting someone. Yesterday we've understood calling someone bad names, right? Bad names. This is major sin as well. Today, understand. Abu Bakr, pay attention. This is major sin. To think of someone bad and evil without any evidence, without, just someone told you and heard that this person is a liar, this person is a cheater, and now you think bad of them. This is haram to do so. This is a major sin. And how many times this happened to us, that someone comes up to us and tells us, this person is a liar, this person is a cheater, such and such. right? And then we make up our minds, and then we think bad of those people. Make sure you don't do that. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا. Your job is to investigate, right? So don't make up your mind just because someone has told you that someone is a cheater or whatever. Number 3. Number 4. The harm of the major sin. We've understood many so far. One of them, remember this, is when you commit major sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deprive you from the company of the righteous people. You no longer get the chance to sit with the righteous people. Awliya Allah. And you see them and you try to run away because you never get the chance to come to the masjid, because your heart has become hardened just because you're sinning and you're committing major sins. So this is why we should abstain from major sin and we should repent to Allah. Now the benefit of obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah gives the opportunity and ability for you to be in the company of the righteous people. And when you are in the company of righteous people, then you get the ability to learn the deen of Allah and to practice the deen of Allah. This is why Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has told us, the best of your friend is the one when you see them, they remind you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala